right, good evening everybody and welcome to Golden Emperium Season 2 Day 5. And yeah, tonight is the final night of Golden Emperium Season 2. We are your casters for tonight. This is James.
This is RKM.King.
And what's up everyone? Hopefully you're all doing good and you're all ready and prepared for Golden Emperium Season 2, the final day of Golden Emperium Season 2. Because whatever happens tonight, you know, the results will be there will be winners. Whatever happens tonight, there will be winners. Oof. And Opus Dei actually, they're heavily defending their side right now as we got affected immediately with that hallucination. And of course, this is the Golden Castle, of course, in Gondol. You want to hold this really well. You need to hold this really well because the golden rewards are here.
Yeah.
You need to be prepared into defending this castle quite heavily because if this castle gets taken.
Objective for someone to take over the Silver Castle is to simply deny JPEG their rewards. So that's the only reason for someone to attack the Silver Castle. That's very, let's say compare it to the Golden Imperium wherein there's a highest rewards. Silver rewards basically just not giving JPEG the rewards that they were expecting since day one.
And I was wondering why something was missing. I forgot. My glass. I was wondering why. Why does it feel like something is missing? There you go. Now it feels better. I feel so vulnerable. Wow. Just kidding. anyway, yeah. The thing is, for the Golden Castle, the rewards are much better here, you can say, for a lot of people. Aside from the SGD that you will be able to win, the rewards, the amount of Genzu beans, the Golden Castle, or the Golden Artifact Box, is that called Golden Artifact Box? Basically will grant you, or you have a choice to get either the Megs or I doubt someone will get anything other than the Megs, honestly.
Just get Megs. Don't give them ideas, James.
Who knows? They might want to get something else. I don't know.
It doesn't matter what they want. Just simply get Megs. In case OD wins, I won't forgive you. If you don't select Megs, please make it happen.
And yeah, actually for crayons right now, actually RKM Kim, I want to ask you, what do you expect from tonight's session in Golden Imperium? Because again, this is the fifth session. This is the fifth session wherein Opus Dei needs to defend and JPEG needs to defend their own castle. So what are you expecting for tonight's Golden Imperium Day 5 Golden Imperium Season 2?
But I was expecting more of like a turtling so this defense from OD and Apollo. So again, I guess the stake, there's too much to lose for the Golden Imperium not to defend it. And of course, to try and take over the Silver Castle is actually, let's say, the gains far surpasses the losses far surpass the gains if ever they try to take over the Silver Castle. So there's no reason aside from very personal reasons to take over the Silver Castle.
Well,
Right.
like what you're saying, the stake is just higher here in the
Yeah.
Golden Castle. It's not well done. It's just
Yeah, losing this one, I guess, will definitely hurt more.
Mhm.
Because I don't think if both castles actually deny the rewards, the Golden Castle will obviously suffer more. So,
Yeah, and
uh,
the one who takes the silver and the one that who takes the golden castle
yeah, we'll gain something.
will get the highest reward.
Yeah. So in this case, again, if not for very personal reasons, objective wise, there's no reason for
Very
them to
very personal reasons.
yeah, very personal reasons. There's no reason for them to
Mm.
relax and leave this castle.
Well,
Because again, this is the fifth
yeah.
day. There's no way for them to come back if they lose this or if
Mm,
they don't take possession of this castle at the end of the event.
mm. Yeah, for this session, like what I've mentioned in the last stream that we have, or in day 4, I'm expecting JPEG to actually go all in also on this castle.
Mm.
One reason is that, just disrupting the peace that Opus Dei and Apollo has
Mm.
currently. Um, because they can always take Silver Castle. If no one will contest Silver Castle, they can
Mm.
always take Silver Castle. Maybe in the last 30 minutes, last 20 minutes, they can always take it back. With their sheer numbers, they can always take it back. But if they push their forces here, their resources, their forces, everything that they have to push this castle. Of course, you don't want to give your opponents the easy way to
Mm.
victory, right? And like what you mentioned, Golden Castle has better rewards than Silver Castle.
Mm.
But it's not saying that, like, well, it's kind of subjective as well, because you might want to save up your, or get a different reward. That's why you were planning, to say, hey, let's just take Silver Castle because we need the Silver Castle rewards. But I don't think that that's the best case scenario for things. Uh,
Mm.
you will always say, and you can always see that Golden Castle has the better rewards.
Yeah.
Um, Regardless of how subjective you are, of how much more you need the Silver Castle reward. Because here in season 2, it's just, I mean, personally, I feel like it's just better.
Yeah.
One, the existence of Tawagong card. Two, the probability of having the first god item. Well, Megs. You can say first Megs. I don't want to give the ideas like what you said. First
Mhm.
Megs in the server. But if they're gonna get different item, I mean, it's up to them. It's up to
Right. It's
the
on
guild
them.
leader. hmm
Yeah.
But for some reason, the defense of Opus they actually fell down this time around. I'm not
Or
sure what happened.
are they at the Silver Castle?
Let's actually check the Silver
Are
Castle
they at
right now.
bottom? Because
This only crayons are here. JPEG is still Rotterberg. We don't see any attackers currently. So I don't know what happened.
but it doesn't matter if this is
Why
taken over
why
like that.
why is the castle so vacant currently?
They might be defending in waves
Or
or
they
chain.
might be they might be doing a different tactic, like
Yeah.
have a party push out and do different stuff. But who knows, right?
Yeah.
We are not sure what happened. Actually, I got shocked as well. Because the last thing that we saw from Opus Dei was that they pushed out here in the second portal, and the
Mhm.
crayons got in. Maybe they used their emergency call, then they just went in without the without Opus Dei noticing.
Or they might not really be not ready for. But it's just like 9:15. So
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah,
technically
it's
it's
still
early.
early.
Yeah.
It's still too early.
So nothing will be lost, even if there's a cheat sheet ownership
Mm-hmm.
for the castle. Because as we've seen, even if crayons or well, JPEG most likely won't take over the castle. So if we're having issues later on, they are not going to defend this.
Mm-hmm.
They're just basically causing chaos.
Yep. And no, other people might ask, what will happen if JPEG holds the Silver Castle and they're able to take the Golden Castle as well. Since Heist is active in the Golden Castle right now, JPEG will get both the Silver Castle
Mm.
reward and the Heist reward. Technically, in the past few days, they can actually conquer the castle as well. But they cannot get both Golden Castle reward and Silver Castle rewards.
Mm.
But they can actually capture the castle and disrupt whatever's happening here in the Golden Castle if they decide to do so.
Mm.
Alright. But this time, if they manage to do so, if they manage to capture this castle, they will be
Plus
able
one.
to get the highest reward.
Plus
Um,
1.5 SGD for their efforts.
yes, and denying Opus Dei of the golden rewards. If crayons are also successful, if the crayons are the castle holders at the end of the session, uh, they will be getting the highest rewards and denying Opus Dei of the golden castle rewards. And guys, regardless of whatever happens tonight, again, this is the last and final day of Golden Imperium Season 2 because there is no way, because we only have a total of 8 sessions, there is no way for anyone to catch up. Let's say Crayons was able to capture Golden Castle. They cannot get the Golden Castle rewards anymore because this is already the 5th session of defense and we only have 8 days in total. If you're gonna count the days, we have 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. There's only 4 days, so yeah, technically there's no use. If
Also,
we
James,
push through.
there will be some issues regarding attendance if the event extends. Because there are a lot of things coming this Thursday.
Mhm.
Yeah, people will do multiple things actually at the same time, or they have to find time to do a lot of things because the anniversary special is coming. So
Mhm.
yeah, this might be the best for the server, I guess, for the event to end.
I think
Like
it's best for the players. It's best for the players. It's best for players mostly because they don't need to worry about Golden Imperium if
Yeah.
anniversary events are coming. And speaking of the anniversary events, a bomb has been dropped yesterday, which are
Mhm.
the patch notes for the anniversary patch for ROGGH. If you're curious, the patch notes are in Discord, and you can also check out the website. It's ro.gnjoy.asia/anniversary_3rd. So make sure to check it out. And the anniversary events are coming up, and a lot of them are coming up for
Yeah.
RKM.King. I'm pretty hyped for it as well. But of
Yeah,
course,
the
Golden.
landing pages, the landing page is impressive at the same time. Thrilling. Is there some information also
Mhm.
available for us, like the coming soon,
Mhm.
all these events and the updates?
Mhm.
So
Actually,
we'll.
RKM.King, there is one anniversary event that is ongoing currently.
Oh
Eh,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, and that is the ROGGH third anniversary EXP boost.
Yep.
Yes, it has 50% EXP boost is ongoing currently for today. Tomorrow it's 50%. On Thursday it's 50%. Friday 50%. And
And
on
Saturday,
Saturday and Sunday it's 200%. If you're curious about the schedule of the EXP boost, again, check out the website. You can also check out Discord. The event in under events channel. It's posted there, so make sure to check it out. You can see, um, the updates, the events, and what anniversary events are coming. And RKM.King, I think one event in particular got people really excited.
which one?
There's one event in particular that got people really excited because they were asking for it for several months already.
Yeah. Actually, people were asking for it even if
Uh-huh.
it's currently ongoing.
Yeah, but hold on to that thought, RKM.King. Actually, Crayons and JPEG is able to push in a little bit further than usual. They are able to take down members of Opus Dei. Apollo members also went down in the process. And Opus Dei, they have no defenders currently on the other side of the pillar right here. And the Crayons and JPEG, they're pushing thoroughly right now. Diamond Dust and Variety Spear getting casted by Sorcerer right here of Apollo. Apollo and Opus Dei just trying to defend as I went down. The defense is too strong that the Spectator also dies in the process. That's how intense the battle is currently. The battle is just intense that even I am getting affected. Okay, and Crayons are able to push. Yeah, they're able to push a little bit further. Mandragora Howling got Cancer's Fiber lock. Of course, Ignition Break, Opus Dei is going to go back for the defense. They're not going to allow Crayons or JPEG to take this castle. Of course, they'll just have a harder time if this castle gets broken. Overbrand and Ignition Breaks coming from Crayons right here. But Ignition Breaks also on the side of Opus Dei. And they're just going at... I see mostly Rune Knights, honestly. I see mostly Rune Knights. Ignition Breaks all over.
There was a Rune Knight flash sale several days ago.
Yeah, Ignition Breaks, mostly Ignition Breaks are landing and connecting against several players right here. But Apollo and Opus Dei got their positioning back for the defense. And that was a good push actually by JPEG and Crayons. We haven't seen that much of a push earlier and for past few days now. But this time around, they were successful in their push a little bit. But well, you can I think maybe you can call that a success. But maybe if they used an emergency call or something like a hallucination to make sure that we can see anything or other players can see what's happening on the screen. Yeah, that's what they should do.
Yes, success is relative, James.
Mm-hmm. But the eyes of Opus Dei and Apollo, the defense was very successful as well. But we saw a better defense coming from their side in the past few days. So that's why I judged that attack was a little bit of a success for the side of JPEG and Crayons, because we saw a better defense from Opus Dei and Apollo in the past few days. But let's see what will happen this time as Crayons and JPEG are getting ready for their next attack. And yeah, and going back, RKM.King, to what we were saying earlier. Yeah, people are asking for this specific event that just got announced and is coming out soon. They were asking for it for months now. For months. But this time around, there's a catch, you can say.
Yeah.
And there is a catch. So basically, what was announced is a free stat and skill reset during 3rd anniversary period. And the catch is, each day, each class reset NPC will be activated for 24 hours. So make sure you don't miss yours. So there is a
class exclusive reset.
So there's a specific date for a specific class. Basically, if you're a super novice, the reset date is March 3. If you're a ninja, the reset date is March 4, and so on and so forth. If you're curious about the free stat and skill reset during 3rd anniversary period, again, check out the website ro.ganjoy.asia/anniversary_3rd. Or you can also check out Discord as well.
Characters, James, if you have multiple characters or jobs, just have to take the exact dates.
Yeah, you need to set your calendars. You need to set a timer. Oh, I'm gonna reset this day. Maybe you have a lot of guillotine crosses like RKM.King. He only needs to watch out for a single day, as we're trying to watch out. We're trying to. Please, why? I'm running out. I'm running out of green potions. Come on. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you don't mind the upside view of this since we only have one member of crayons left right here in the preamp area, and they're just trying to take down this lone member of crayons. But crayons, one member was able to actually go further as well. I think that was Asura who's trying to body relocate and position themselves at a good spot. But yeah, that spot is hard. It's hard because as a spectator, I just consumed a lot of green potions. um, yeah. But that time around, for that push, crayons doesn't have JPEG or a lot of members of JPEG to go along with them. So maybe that's why they weren't able to push further than what they did earlier. Yeah, and I think Opus Day and Apollo, they just need to keep on doing what they were doing. Maybe repeat what they did in the past few days. Like, if someone goes in, someone will also go out to take care of the squishies, because usually the second ones who will, or the last ones who will go in are the squishy ones, or the supports, or the
DPS.
backliners, DPS. So you usually go in last, because again, someone needs to go in first. You need to cast that land protector, you need to cast that sacrifice, and all those other skills to make sure that your team survives, or your group survives. Crayons are preparing for another push right here. We have one member of Apollo. Ignition breaks to connect. Curse circle, and yeah, they're ready this time. They're ready this time because I remember the past few days when someone goes out, they're not doing anything, and hopefully, I won't get affected by anything this time. As we see crayons pushing in, they don't have a land protector on the floor on their side. As I am getting affected heavily by status effects, and I'm trying to my best to survive the status effects. But JPEG and is this JPEG? Or yes, this is JPEG, and the crayons are pushing in. They have that land protector here in this side, and they're just trying to survive whatever's happening. They were successful in killing some of the members here on Opus Day side for defending, but Opus Day is starting to push out. Overbrands will connect. Ignition break from Opus Day, just wiping out the floor along with the Cart Revolution and Gates of Hell. Most of the characters that can penetrate the 100% them human resistance.
Yeah. I can expect more. Expect more from the players because this is the last day. So it felt like it felt like JPEG and Crayons are moving faster this time around. So their group is actually like noticeably faster than what they were doing in the previous days. So they did not commit their emergency call as compared to what they've been doing in the past. Or the only way for them to properly regroup is to cast emergency call in odd places. But
Well-
again, this time around,
Well, since Opus Day is going all in on the defense, again, no Opus Day and Apollo members are outside. So they are able to successfully regroup here in the entrance. Or maybe we see one Shadow Chaser just roaming around. But we don't see any Opus Day or Apollo members here defending here in the entrance. So that's why they are able to regroup without any worries at all. And that gives them the chance to actually, push without any worry, or regroup without any worry, go to the second portal and maybe use their emergency call when they need to. Probably when they get a successful push, or if their guild leader doesn't, die. But yeah, I
Yeah,
think I
basically
think I think
looking
Opus Dei and
approach.
Apollo needs to do what they were doing last time. Like some people in the entrance
Mm,
just disrupting the regroup or the other members of Crayons and JPEG, just delaying their time into regrouping, just delaying their time into going in, just splitting up the forces. I think that will be a better strategy for Opus Dei and Apollo. But maybe tonight they don't have a lot of players. That
mm,
can be a possibility. I'm pretty sure a lot of
okay.
them tried to regroup and call their friends,
Mm.
make sure everyone is online for this final session of Golden Emperium.
Yeah, maybe attendance issues
Mm-hmm.
or basically different plan or different
Mm-hmm.
strategy for tonight. Or let's say they're basically saving up their energy
Mm-hmm.
for maybe later pushes. Because as what you mentioned, there's no, let's say, urgency to defend it fully this time around because they can basically recover the castle as soon as it gets
Mm-hmm.
broken. So yeah, but again, JPEG and Crayons uh, are attacking relentlessly.
Mm-hmm. And hopefully we don't get affected that much as I entered the portal along with the Crayons this time. Ignition brakes are going
So
to get
HP
casted.
Jay,
Yes, I
okay.
can see my HP getting torn bit by bit as two Runites of Opus Dei actually got Royal Guard, no! Not beside me. Crayons and JPEG, they still have a lot of members here in the portal, but Apollo actually went in as well. Earth Drive, you can see getting casted right here. Ignition breaks by Opus Dei. And Masquerades will get casted as well. But the thing is for Crayons and JPEG, they are not pushing out. Ooh,
Oh,
was that an
emergency call?
emergency call? I think that was an emergency call by Opus Dei. Or rather, Crayons?
Yeah, that was Crayons. Was it?
No? Opus Dei. It was Opus Dei. Because Opus Dei was, you know, a lot of them just swim back. Apollo?
Oh,
Oh,
they're
because some members of Crayons are already inside. A member of Crayons was already inside. And how did they get there? I'm not sure. Maybe they were hiding? And because of this, it gave the opportunity to Crayons and JPEG to maybe use their emergency call to attack. But the defense of Opus Dei and Apollo is pushed back here to the Emp room. And they need to find a way to take back the preempt. And how can they do that? They need to hold the preempt area.
mm,
If you were thinking ahead, you would have portal deft this area because only Opus Dei can use the flag. So two areas right here just band together, and I think you won't have a problem.
mm,
But the thing is, um, emergency call was used by Opus Dei and Apollo.
mm,
You were free to use your emergency call here as well, or you were free to regroup and attack immediately at the preempt area here in this area. But for some reason, they didn't decide to do that. Maybe they thought that it was too early. Maybe they think that, oh, we shouldn't do this yet. Maybe we will have, so we can have an ace up our sleeve later on um, as the Golden Imperium ends. Like how they did it last session, how they almost broke the Golden Castle last session. Almost meaning it was close.
yeah, it was close.
It was really
Really
close.
close.
Maybe a few more seconds of hitting the castle would be broken.
Yeah, this time around, they just have to follow up their attacks
Mm-hmm.
because at least like best window.
Mm-hmm.
It's Odie and what call this Apollo's equal or easy are
Mm-hmm.
both not available. So yeah, hopefully they attack soon, like soon as in now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I don't know why they're taking too long. Honestly, um, I feel like there's no urgency on their side to do things.
Mm,
Like what you mentioned before, King. Maybe this is just a way for them, for their castle to not get attacked.
yeah.
But again, the better wards are here. The
Mm.
heist is active here.
Yeah,
It's
this is
not
not
active in.
an
It's
empty
not
attempt.
active in the Silver Castle. Mm-hmm.
This is an empty an empty attempt. So if they win this, they get something.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so they just have to like juggle the use of emergency call.
Mm-hmm.
If they have the advantage regarding the equal, they should continue working on it.
Yeah, and for some reason, JPEG and Koreans are a little spread out.
Yeah, it's basically that's going to be a reset for both sides,
Mm-hmm.
and whatever advantage that they gained will obviously get lost.
I'm not sure what they're planning currently, but if it were you, RKM.King, what would you do? Let's say you are the sorcerer of, let's say, crayons
Mm,
attacking currently. You were able to push through the preamp. You know,
yeah.
you are a support. You're support. Well, not sorcerer. Okay, you are support archbishop.
Or sir, I'd probably dispel my teammates or use
He's-
clearance on them.
well, you're not a good sorcerer then,
Yeah, I am not.
because you don't play in sorcerer. Well, let's say you're on the side of the attacking team.
Mm.
Honestly, RKM team. What would you have done differently into that?
Just attack relentlessly. So at this point, there's no reason to save resources for let's say save your consumables because there's no next event.
Hmm?
So yeah, this is the final day. So just go all out. So whatever happens, if it's a success, then great. If it's a failure, it's technically not a failure since you still have your castle.
Hmm?
But just continue attacking because it affects the psyche of your opponent.
Uh-huh.
So if they can't rest in between attacks, then they definitely will feel the fatigue more because this is their castle. So the moment they take their guards down or whatever happens if let's say the opposing alliance, the attacking alliance was able to take over the castle, not necessarily break the Imperium, but take over the Empome. So that's going to be a different story. So yeah, uh, stress management by giving it to the opposing team.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's the best gameplay
Ooh,
for
I'm
for
not
the
sure what
attacking team.
happened there, but
The peak effects.
The rune knight of opposite day just wiped the floor. Currently here in the second portal, no one was able to contest him for some
Mm,
reason. We got masqueraded, then a guillotine fist connected,
mm,
and yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happened.
cross impact.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
And I
the
think
other
that
threat.
mm-hmm. Overbrands will get casted right here. Ignition breaks. And yeah, it's mostly Blue Knight nowadays. First circle will connect here. What's the follow up? Guillotine Fist. And how's Guillotine Fist this time around RKM.King? Again, we've been mentioning this for a while now. The 100%
Mm.
resistance. Even with a 95% more damage to the human fist. If your damage is 1 or miss, and you're going to multiply it, let's say, with the formula of Guillotine Fist,
Mm.
I don't know. I don't know how much damage that can deal.
But
Because
I think it's still a decent.
the computation is there. SP, damage reduction, damage
Yeah.
bonus, damage reduction. Yeah. So yeah, I don't think Guillotine Fist is going to be a viable option this time around RKM. Maybe if you're doing MVP, maybe together. Because we've seen a lot of MVP Suras with a Guillotine Fist build, and they're actually really nice.
Yeah.
It has quite a bit of downtime, and you consume a lot of
Yeah.
potions. But
Well, I guess James can still use it if it was meant for like a final attack. So in terms of like someone's holding on or someone's holding someone. So masqueraded, there's no other DPS side from you. So it maybe the
but
target was
the thing is that Rulite earlier, no masquerades were there. It was just a curse circle from a fellow Sura.
mm,
It's just a curse circle from a fellow Sura. No masquerades were there. No debuffs. No masquerades. No crystallization or
mm,
anything. Uh, just curse circle
get it.
and Guillotine Fist. So, sure,
If
maybe
it's
it's
not
still viable.
if it's
Again,
not in you, then you can still die. So
yeah,
yeah.
I'm gonna wait a bit before I use my another green potion because okay. I already consumed a lot of green potions, and this hallucination has been affecting us for quite a long time. Dark illusion still has 6 seconds, but yeah, we can have a good time spectating here in this third portal or preempt. But again, Apollo and Opus Dei are just going in per circle ignition break, and for some reason, no one can take down the Rune Knights of Opus Dei, or rather, they're having a hard time in taking down the Rune Knights of Opus Dei. And like what I mentioned, even if this is a defender oriented setup, or War from Air was a defender oriented setup in general, um no, you need to use different tactics to take down your opponent. Aside from the
Yeah.
masquerades, it's a fell card evolution, but we don't see much of that in the side of the attacking team, which is
Mm.
Crayons and JPEG. We see a lot of sorcerers though. We see some Suras. We see Dorams, but we don't see a lot of Rune Knights that can heavily 1v1 or 1v stack the whole guild.
Mm.
But again, I mean, maybe that's only
Oh,
because of on the side
wait.
of Opus Dei. Like here, like Opus Dei is, or this Rune Knight is wiping a lot over the whole stack. A lot of
Was that
members.
Adam?
He was wiping a lot of members of Crayon. And how can you counter that? Again, how can you counter a Rune Knight spamming ignition break? One,
Uh,
don't get close. Don't get close. Use your mobility. Use your skills. Run around. Run away if you have to. Don't be afraid of using tactics against a Rune Knight. Run away if you have to. If you're a genetic, you're up against a Rune Knight. What will you do? Maybe you can use your acid bombs.
it's hallucination drug.
Use hallucination drug. Use your plants. But you need to position yourself wherein you won't get, you know, you won't get wiped.
Once you get caught by
You won't tank
this
a lot of
hallucination
that
drug,
damage.
you're done.
Mm-hmm.
And that's basically it.
Yeah,
So you just
if
have
one
to play as a
crystallization hits you,
yeah, just
that's
have to
it.
play as a group. That's what
Mm-hmm.
we've seen earlier. No, they basically allowed the RK to just wipe them. So that's not the play. Or maybe they're not that much paying attention or whatever. So they are not expecting someone to attack them. So
Mm-hmm.
that's basically the difference between the Rune Knights of OD and JPEG and Crayon is that the Rune Knights of OD are basically allowed to move around. And in case they die, they can basically use the flag to get back. So that's the advantage that they have as the owners of the castle. So it's very a low commitment, let's say, activity for the Rune Knights. And also, they are capable of taking down multiple targets. Uh, let's say they die, -1 for Opus Day, but they can take down several members.
Yeah, maybe 5 or 6 members with them.
Yeah, it's going to slow down the uh group of the
Mhm.
opposing guild.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as crayons are pushing right now, the earth drives are there to cancel out everything, the protectors and everything that is being casted on the floor. Currently, Masquerade's Ignorance will go off. As you can see, Rune Knights just went in.
Mm.
The Rune Knights of Opus Dei, they just went in. And again, what can you do about that? Sura. One is Sura.
Circle.
Curse Circle. Stop that Rune Knight from going into your stack. That's one way of stopping it. Curse Circle.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I guess their suras are way forward.
Yeah, maybe they were just going in. They were offensive as well. I think
Mm.
someone needs to play as a defensive Sura on the side of JPEG and Crayons.
Yeah, just to allow the shadow chasers to do their job. Because
Mm-hmm.
uh, if the Strofo or the crystallization takes over the shadow chasers, no matter how tanky they are or no matter how sneaky they are, they'll be able to move around once they got bit by the crystallization from the
Mm-hmm.
Strofo card of the RKs. So again, just allow your teammates to function, because that's
Oops.
the only way around against this
Mm-hmm.
Rune Knights. So yeah, it felt like the Rune Knights are, let's say, overpowered, but
Mm-hmm.
in a sense that they are not, because their game plan is simple. You just have to
Mm-hmm.
like play around it. So again, the counters are available. The uh, let's say maybe it's hard to execute, but then again, it's not impossible to stop them.
Yep.
You just have to play as a group, play as a team, talk about it, and hopefully have some success against them. Because again, as I mentioned before, there was a bargain sale of RKs. So they basically multiply the numbers
Mm-hmm.
just because of weeks of Asmodeus being, say, very generous in the draft rate in the previous gacha egg, or should
Mm-hmm.
I say the current gacha egg. So again, that's not technically a problem, because that's an advantage a player should appreciate, because
Yeah. Well, that's one of the items that you need. But
yeah,
the others you can compensate by doing maybe bio
yeah,
3
mm,
from the past refined events. They were already
yeah.
prepared for
There are
it.
a lot of workarounds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for the other items, there are a lot of workarounds. But
Mm-hmm.
as for the cooldown of ignition break, there are only two options for that. It's either use Twist of Asmodeus or the combo of Lindy plus Palace Ring.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, for a PvP and the War of Imperium setting, you're not supposed to use Lindy Hop, because that's basically a no shield RK. So that's very vulnerable, uh,
Yeah,
regardless of the damage output that it can deal. So
yeah. As a rune knight, you should be more tanky than dealing more damage.
yeah,
But in this case, for other rune knights, they deal more damage and they're really tanky. So they're both.
yeah.
Some of them are both. And
Mm,
most of them actually for ignition breaks, most of them have uh, no cast time because again,
mm,
why should you have no cast time with ignition breaks? Okay, if you get affected by Mandragora Howling, you will have cast time.
mm. Yeah,
If you
slow
have
cast will do.
even a quick cast time like that,
Yeah,
you will have a cast time if you get affected by that
yeah.
Mandragora Howling.
You'll never be able to use your IB once
Mm-hmm.
you get bit by slow cast. So that's the, let's say, one of the workarounds that you can do against it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, unfortunately, if the caster is like no cast, so either they are dependent on stats, like the total of their two times dex plus int is 530. So that's going to be uh a
Well,
lot more
well,
difficult.
it takes a lot of computation and
Yeah.
adjustments on your character. So if you want to learn more, check out RKM Kings. Stream every
Yeah.
now and then.
That,
But
that,
anyway, RKM King. Um, a lot of Rune Knights are present in
mm,
season 2 of Golden Emperium. Maybe the meta will change in season 3. Season 1, not. Well, there are a lot of Rune Knights still in
mm.
season 1.
But a
But
lot
the thing
more
is,
Dragon Breath.
yeah, you don't see much. Well, there are a lot, but there is a different build that they're using. There's a
Mm,
Dragon Breath Moon Knight. There is a Ignition Break Moon Knight wherein they were dominating
mm.
the Ignition Break Rune Knights. But yeah, right now you don't see much of the Dragon Breath's Rune Knights. We only see one right now, but he got killed. We saw one, but oops. Um, we don't see him anymore. But anyway, Overbrand, this Royal Guard of Opus Dei is tanking, and yeah, what Opus Dei is doing, again, if Crayons are attacking, they need to be quick. Rune Knights are just going into their stack. Since they don't have a defensive Sura to stop them, they don't have traps. They are here in this choke point. They're using land protector. They cannot use vacuums. They cannot use manhole or any of the traps. What can they do? The best case scenario is use Asura. That's the best case scenario and it's the most safe scenario. Because if Opus Dei and Apollo are removing whatever is here, removing the land protectors, removing the stuff or whatever you're trying to cast to stop the Rune Knights from going in. The only way for you to actually stop them is using that curse circle. But Opus Dei got the upper hand. They used that curse circle first. As you can see right here, Overbrands, of course, Royal Guard just there. Crayons just trying to push in Dragon's Breath coming from JPEG. And they went for a different approach this time around. Dragon's Breath, as what we've seen, they are not that viable this time around because of the 100% resistance. But Masquerades will go in, JPEG and Crayons. There is no one to stack, but here goes the Rune Knight again. Just trying to go in. We have a Sura also from Opus Dei, but the Rune Knight just went in, Ignition Break, wiping the stack of Crayons.
Yeah. The plan is simple. Just get in.
Just go in. Just go in, spam your
Yeah,
Ignition
spread
Break,
the floor.
and you're going to be wiping the whole stack. Again, Crayons needs to be prepared for that. Crayons and JPEG, they need to be prepared.
Their backline is surviving for a while, but unfortunately, yeah, the plan is simple for ODE. Just bring someone to disrupt their backline, then
Hmm?
let the front line deal with the tankier guys.
Hmm?
Unfortunately, it's an easy wipe once the Runites reach the backline. So
Hmm?
they really have to prioritize the safety of the backline over the advancement, you see, or the advancing of their cavalry, because the tanky members of JPEG and the Crayons are leading the charge, but then again, it's like an impossible mission if you don't have your backline with you.
Hmm?
So might as well try to save them or make them at the very least survive and move together with them.
Hmm?
Because what's happening is that the front line keeps on moving forward. And their back line, their supports are not keeping up.
Hmm?
So yeah, one of their main issues that they have to solve if they want to like threaten this castle.
Hmm? In RKM King, we see members of JPEG using Dragon's Water Breath. How relevant is it for this situation? They're using Water's Breath, not the fire element one, not Dragon's Breath, but the Water's Breath.
Hmm.
Again, why are they using Dragon's Water Breath instead of going for their usual initial break?
To be honest, I don't know. If there's a specific
Maybe causing status
There's
effects.
a specific reason for that,
Mhm.
but maybe these arcades are like part-time ignition breaks.
Part-time.
Because you can
how,
basically allot
how,
points.
how can
You
they
can
be
actually
part-time?
you can actually allot points for the dragons who are
Well,
dragon
they are
partners.
hybrid. You can say hybrid.
Yeah.
Well,
That's why
saying they're part-time is like they're part-time rune knight. They're half rune knight, but half time they're not.
yeah, because there's no reason for you to to do this. But then again, and they just I don't know if they want to test out the element of their targets, but there's no way for them to confirm it outside of getting getting a notification that your attacks are missing.
Yeah, well,
So
aside from the resistance that players have currently,
mm,
range resistance is Dragon's Breath is range, skill resistance.
mm.
So a lot of things you should take note of, but yeah, I think if you're going for that build, you need a lot of ACD reduction.
Yeah, that's why he's wearing a deco hat.
Deco hat. But what else? You should have other stuff to to wear,
Maybe that's what he has.
compensate.
Maybe
Maybe
that's what
yeah,
he has.
maybe
Maybe
he
that's what
has
he do.
that, but maybe the casting time is just bothering him, or I'm not sure. Or maybe the attack speed. Maybe that's attack speed probably. I
Maybe
remember
they'll
building a rune knight as well, right? RKM King with
maybe
the
they'll just want to be at the center of the show this. They don't want to tank
Mhm.
things up because they have reliable tankers. So yeah, or they just might be some remnants of the past in terms of changing gears. They
Or
might
oh
not.
wait, RKM King. Maybe they just didn't reset yet.
Yeah,
Maybe
well maybe yeah.
maybe they are waiting for what's the date of the night, March 9. Maybe they're just waiting for
Yeah.
March 9 so they can reset their rune knights. They can use the
But
other.
they did not offer. Oh, you're dying.
Yes, I noticed it.
Yeah, there's a cooldown for
Cooldown.
your
It's a
your pot.
cooldown.
Because technically there's no flash sale for status reset and
Mm-hmm.
skill reset. Yeah, that's why they might be some remnants of the previous Golden Emperium event.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why they're playing like that. So if there's an option maybe for them to like reset, maybe they're going to switch builds. Because right now it's a lot easier to play as an ignition break knight in both PvE and PvP.
Mm-hmm.
So the upside of Dragon's Threat, again, I mentioned this in one of my streams, that uh, the Dragon Breath Knights actually function better in terms of carrying people in World Bounty, and that's it.
Well, in PV in some PVE cases, it has its uses.
Yeah.
It's better in some cases. Better in a way, maybe if you're the MVP or the monster you're hitting doesn't have reflect. So
Mm.
or has reflect, that you're better off using ranged. So
Yeah.
um yeah, I remember an event that happened before. I forgot what event that was, but that map, the mobs are using defender.
Oh, what was that? Fandom Clash?
Yeah, they were using they were using defender.
You were a DVRK before, right? Or
I
during that event?
wasn't able to do anything. I was it's a fully built, Dragon's Breath rune knight, but because of some stuff, um because it's harder to do that. Ignition breaks, I think, are technically better in overall as a universal build. But if you're willing to actually change your builds for
Mhm.
specific situations, or have a different room night for specific stuff, uh, yeah, maybe that's better because again, if you're a DBRK, Dragon's Breath, maybe in the upcoming events you will be better if you're playing with a party. You
Mm.
will technically perform better because maybe someone will tank in front and you're just in the back line. The supports won't need to worry about you. You don't need to use your potions that much because you'll be busy spamming Dragon's Breath anyway.
James, I think uh, the let's say the best reason, I guess,
Mhm.
for them to use a water DB
Mhm.
is to inflict freezing. So just basically slowing down opponents in terms of
Yeah,
movement speed and DPS.
yeah. It's mostly
That's
I think it's mostly I think because of the status effect.
yeah, that's basically the maybe the only reason for them to use that.
Yeah, so
Fire
mostly
first,
their
burn.
supports, but
Yeah,
again, how much can you deal? How much does it affect the battle compared to you just being a ignition break?
especially if the opponent's using Guyak.
Yeah. Uh, maybe again, maybe the runars that are getting utilized just didn't change builds yet. Maybe they're waiting for a
Mm.
reset that will happen in March 9 for runes. I looked at the date, guys. I checked the date. The night is on March 9. Anyway, if you're curious about the free stat and skill reset during third anniversary period, again, each class has a specific date wherein you can reset. Check out the website, the third anniversary website. You can check out all the anniversary events that are upcoming there. As I am getting punished and got hit by the cursed circle. Anyway, you can check out the events at r.enjoy.asia/anniversary_third. Everything is there. Pouring Island event, the World Bounty Tweaks, third anniversary login bonus, MVP anniversary event, third anniversary EXP boost, third anniversary costume giveaway, and stats and skills reset event. And of course, there are coming soon stuff right there. I won't mention it right now, so you need to go to the website and check it out if you are curious.
And also, if you're planning on going back to like playing in GGH, or if you wish to like try it again, so you just have to log in this coming Thursday, starting Thursday rather. Make sure to like do your daily attendance to get a chance, not a chance, but to get some tokens to redeem your free SS grade items. So something to like take note of.
Mhm. And there you go.
Because if
It's
you miss a
being
day,
checked.
if you miss a day, it's hard to recover. No? So
Uh huh.
you really need to log in daily.
Yeah, it's
The
the
tokens that you can
anniversary login, and of
yeah.
course, what's also there, it's like what I mentioned, it's the third anniversary costume giveaway, free costume. Woo! Yay! Yeah, basically all accounts will be able to receive a third anniversary costume during the event period. All you need to do is log in. Just log in. Just log in during the event period and you get the free costume, third anniversary costume. But there's a better one that is GGH exclusive, which you can only get in Pouring Island. So make sure to check out Anniversary Pouring Island by going to the anniversary website. It's already there in chat. Make sure to check it out. Um, yeah, and you'll see whatever is happening for our third anniversary. It's close.
There are a lot of things to do, James.
It's close.
I was
We're all gonna be busy.
I was actually wondering how to make 24 hours like extend. How
well,
can I make my day more than 24 hours?
well, here's the thing, right? We have anniversary pouring island in which you could say the timer sets every clock,
Yeah.
every 8 9 o'clock sharp. So and you have MVP versary in which you are allotted an hour as well. Aside from
Yeah.
that, you have other events that you want to, want to participate in.
And you have 300% experience, like times 3 XP, 200% XP
You
boost.
will have 200% EXP boost on 22nd and 23rd of February, and that
Yeah,
is
that's why
this
I demand.
weekend.
Yeah, I demand to increase the number of hours per day.
Because if we have 200% EXP boost, will someone even play War Imperium? I don't know. I don't know. They might just play, they might just go out and level because it's 200%. We don't get that every time.
So which daily activity has to suffer? Is it work?
Sleep.
It's this.
Sleep. Sleep has to suffer, I guess. For the most part.
Sleep has been like scheduled at the end of March, so can't do anything about that.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Yeah.
The live feed, what happened to the live feed? Is the live feed alive? Is it lagging? What's happening? I'm not sure. Guys, if there are problems with the live, let us know so maybe we can adjust it accordingly. Uh, because on my end, nothing is wrong with it. Again, the live feed, the live stream has a delay, so it's not real time. It has a delay again to prevent the stream sniping and everything of that sort. We are not on low latency mode. Basically, what that means is that um, it 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 produces more stream delay.
Mm.
Basically,
Yeah,
okay.
technically the stream is for those who want to watch what's happening inside the event.
Mm-hmm.
It is not for the participating teams to use as, let's say, an advantage. But if they can make use of whatever they can see from the stream, then go with it. They go on. But then again, that's not the actual purpose of this stream.
Mm-hmm.
So again, expect delays.
Yep. And the delays are, of course, to protect the participants. Again, the
Mm,
participants of Golden Imperium Season 2. If they're playing, of course, they don't want their defense exposed, attacks exposed. That's why we always put a delay for tournaments. That's why tournaments in general have delays in their stream.
mm,
If the tournament is streamed in real time, something is wrong with that tournament, honestly. Um, because you always need to put a delay. If it's online.
mm.
Maybe if it's on
If
LAN,
the land open,
if
yeah,
it's on LAN, it's fine. You
yeah,
can have no
different
delays. But if it's online,
online, yeah.
you need to put some delays in the stream. Anyway, same thing is going to happen. Curse Circle going in ignition breaks, and it will wipe out the stack here. But this time around, we see some members of Apollo also pushing out. And yeah, the 10 o'clock buff is actually on the side of Opus Dei and Apollo. As you can see, they
Yeah.
have more members now. Actually, we can see right now. Yeah, we can see right
Yeah,
now they have
you can now.
more members.
Yeah, the numbers of Apollo actually increased.
Mm-hmm.
I think compared to how they were earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, sometimes the clock is your friend. So this time around, it favors the defending guild or defending alliance.
Mm-hmm.
So, but then again, there's no signs from the OD alliance that they're going to challenge the Silver Castle. So,
Well, speaking of Silver Castle RKM.King, let's take a look at it. Let's traverse the
or they want
castle.
to, yeah.
Let's go from the entrance going to the air room because I'm pretty sure we won't see any attackers, or would we? It's still on the side of JPEG, as you can see, the flag right here. I think they're pretty chill. I think they're pretty chill.
Yeah. So
I
again,
don't.
their defense is actually their offense on the Golden
Mm-hmm.
Imperium. So as to not allow OD and Apollo to plan their attacks against Rothenburg, they took it upon themselves to bring themselves to the Golden Imperium.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty chill. Everything is smooth. Everything is safe. And yeah, and crayons are regrouping right now. We had an Opus Dei member right there. I think both guilds are just taunting each other right now, RKM King. But
Uh,
I don't know. Honestly, nothing is lost for crayons, even if they don't do,
yeah,
they don't successfully
take over the
take
last.
over the castle, this golden castle. They will lose out on the heist reward, but they still have
Mhm.
the silver reward on their side.
Yeah, which
Um,
is
yeah, maybe they just want to have more. Just want to get the highest reward, in which
mhm.
that is also maybe they just want to deny Golden
Yeah.
Imperium,
If
Golden
they get
Reward.
the highest rewards, yeah, if they get the highest rewards, then great. If not, then fine. As long as they preserve their own castle. So
Uh huh.
yeah, I think that's their only objective here. Eh.
Mm-hmm.
So anything that comes after it might or can be just a bonus.
Yeah, and look at what's happening, RKM King. Still, ignition brakes are going in. Ignition brakes, flying kick. Is that Shadow Chaser? Yeah, someone needs to stop. Someone needs to stop the Rune Knight from Opus Day. Again, a curse circle. Curse circle would be nice. Curse circle, masquerade. Then after the masquerade hits, you can finish him off. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. You
Several
need to be
people
quick.
went down with him. So yeah.
Yeah. Before and it's easy for Opus Day to go back. Use the flag. It's already there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one rune night for 7 players. Great deal.
Yeah.
Easy deal. Easy FL, James. Let's go to Flower Lady.
Yes.
One player
And
for seven.
they're just regrouping currently.
Yeah, if that's the kind of trade that the crayons are allowing OD to take, that's not going to like work well for them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, someone's challenging them again this time around.
Yeah, and still,
An
it's
argument.
it's it's a royal guard now.
Yeah, it took out several members.
Yeah, someone just needs to take him down. Curse circle, but not connecting. This curse circle will connect, and the masquerade will go in. And emergency call. Was that an emergency call?
To where?
But someone was left behind, bro.
Was it
Where?
OG?
Where?
Embro?
I don't think so. What happened there? I don't know.
Silver Castle?
I don't know what happened there. I, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what we're supposed to see. What
Are
happened?
they
Maybe they're there. We just couldn't see them. Okay. Ignition
wrong
brakes
press?
will land.
Wrong press?
I doubt it'll be wrong press. You need to purposely press the button if you're gonna use the emergency call.
Oh, maybe this is how wrong the press is.
Or maybe they just died and it's just a visual thing. Because sometimes it happens, right? You just it sometimes looks like a portal if you die.
Yeah.
Or sometimes that happens. It happens. Ignition brakes will connect. It's going to be 1 versus 1 ignition brake. Nope, not a 1 versus 1 because there's a shadow chaser on the side of Hope Staker Circle will connect right here. And this shadow chaser, that Runite is not hitting, honestly. Miss. You can see the miss is missing against the shadow chaser. But the Curse Circle will connect here against Opus Dei.
Unfortunately,
And yeah.
there's no follow up. So,
Yeah, you need the follow up. I mean, the thing is, ignition brakes are missing against the shadow chasers, and what can you do about it? Maybe you need more hit. Maybe they have the resistance. You didn't use your skills to penetrate the resistance. And yeah, um, it's just pretty chill on this side currently. Honestly, I'm not sure where that equal was meant earlier, Kim King.
Yeah, I am not sure if or whose equal was that.
Mm-hmm. Because again, we only have limited. We only have limited eyes. You,
Yeah,
you can only,
because there's no reason for them to use equal. No? So,
yeah, we can
uh,
only see so much. Again, sometimes well, if maybe some crayons were able to get in, I couldn't see that because I'm getting affected by that hallucination for some
or
reason.
they might got or they got disconnected. They are in the same place using similar internet connection.
That was that that's such that's such an old school
Yeah,
way of you know
someone. Yeah, someone's using YouTube.
yeah, so, someone's using YouTube and you can connect to the internet properly.
Someone streamed. So yeah, they got disconnected.
Mm-hmm.
But it was weird, no? It felt like it was an actual equal. But then again, no signs of equal being used. So yeah. So whatever that was actually unimportant.
Mm-hmm. And right now, crayons are just chilling. They're just chilling right now. We still have 43 minutes remaining in this session, and I think it's time for you to be a little bit chill. Prepare, prepare, prepare your best for your next attack. But again, you need to stop those runites from attacking your stack. That's why I guess the crayons doesn't want to stand close. They
Mhm.
have some traps here. They have some plants. They have the magnetic or land protector here. Um, yeah. So to make sure that no one will push out and attack them. But they can still get attacked from behind though. They can still get attacked from different directions. But all they need to do is to stand close. They need to be aware of the surroundings, and I think everything will be good. As crayons are getting ready for the attack, as they went in, land protector is going to go off. It got cancelled, and they are going to push in a little bit right now. Weapon perfections. Land protector is not going to be there in the back line, but they are pushing along with that land protector in front. We have a shadow chaser here on the stack of crayons. Crayons just going. Diction breaks will connect right here. They need to stop again that rune knight from causing havoc to their stack. But luckily for them, they were able to take that rune knight down. But still, there are other members going in. Masquerades, ignition breaks. There's two rune knights on the right side. Curse circle will connect, and the others, I'm not sure what's happening. Why are they moving? And look at those ignition breaks. Those rune knights just went in the stack of crayons. I'm not sure what happened. Why they're not moving, or I don't know. I don't know. They went in. The them going in was perfect.
Mm.
But after that fact, I'm not sure why they're just standing here. You know, I'm not sure why are they just standing here. Um, they're not moving, and
Yeah,
you know.
for the last 5 sessions seems
Mm-hmm.
they've been in that spot. So at this point, I'm not expecting anything different.
Mm-hmm.
So it was weird at the same time. I don't know. Maybe they felt safe on that spot.
Oh, who knows? I'm not sure what they're planning. Maybe they have a different plan in mind. Ooh, it's a Doram versus Doram. It was a Doram. Oh no, it was.
No, no,
Oh yeah,
that,
no, it was a Doram. It was a Doram.
yeah,
But
that was
there's
a Dora, but this guy is not a Dora.
this is not a Doram. Okay, this is a Doram. Oh,
Oy!
not anymore. Oh, okay.
Then,
A Doram battle. We're just seeing a Doram battle right here. The battle of the cats. Recognition breaks.
Uh,
The,
let's let the Doram do their thing, no?
don't interrupt the fight. Come on, let's let the Dorams do the work. Dragon's
Last
Breath.
Doram standing.
That might be the case. We have 39 minutes remaining here in this Warfare session. Again, this is Golden Emperium Season 2, Day 5. The final day of Golden Emperium Season 2. And whatever happens, someone will be the winner. Whether it is the highest reward, golden reward, or the silver reward. Players are the winners this time around for Golden Emperium Season 2. And you can see crayons are regrouping again right now. Yeah, RKM.King. Same problem like what we saw earlier. They're not stopping the Rune Knight from going into their stack and using that ignition break and just, taking them down. I'm not sure. They're not stopping that Rune Knight for some
Well,
reason.
James, yeah, theoretically, I think it's easy or it's viable to stop them. But once you see them rampaging, running towards your stock, I think that's a different story because they are fast, big, and of course they have like a dominating presence in this event. So they are the big bad bullies of War of Imperium, Golden Imperium Season 2. So
Mhm.
yeah, execution might get affected by, let's say, by several things. So even I think communication between uh, the, let's say, the designated stoppers, because it's hard to execute, or it's hard to catch multiple bodies using curve circle, especially if there are like multiple number of RKs trying to run at you at different timings.
Mhm.
It's going to be easy if they're like run at you at the same time, but if they're running in waves, you just really have to communicate with your teammates. Hopefully, we see something different from this attack. So they were like successful earlier in terms of pushing through the preempt or the choke point.
Mhm. Actually, according to one of my sources, the Imperium was almost broken earlier.
Oh,
Imperium was broken earlier, but it wasn't successful. But who knows? Maybe that's why there was an emergency call earlier. But this time, crayons are going to try again, and maybe they are going to be successful this time. Maybe not. Who knows? Dragon's Breath. There is no land protector, and now there is. They are going to push in. Opus Dei is going to attack. Oh, the Rune Knight went down, and now there's still a Rune Knight on the stack here on crayons. As we are trying our best to see everything that's happening, if our screen doesn't flip around, ignition brakes will connect, and crayons and JPEG are not moving. They're still here in the back line. I don't know what they're waiting for. I don't know. I'm not sure. And ignition brakes will connect again, and the whole stack is
yeah.
down because they're just here. Ignition brakes, technically, if you're here, ignition brakes will connect. Is it a 5x5 arcane?
It's more than, I think it's 7x7.
7x7, 7x7 range. And he's just spamming. I know there's no opponent. Why are you spamming, man? You're spamming. There's no one there. But anyway, you're here. Again, let me simulate. You're here. Oh, Soul Destroyer was successful in piggyback. You're here. You're gonna land here. Just go out the portal. Go back in once again. Spam your ignition brakes. You're gonna hit everyone here. So how can you stop that? Again, use different methods. Use your Suras maybe to your circle, stop the Rune Knight from going in. Use traps in the back line. Make sure you don't die if you use your traps. have someone or move. Actually, the best way for you to do it is to move.
Yeah, during that time, they really just have to move because their front line is already
Yeah, they were
moved
already
past the
pushing.
players. So
The backline needs to do something. They need to go in. They need to maybe, you know, push some attacks in. They'll get some damage in or get some heals or supports in.
or at the very least, act as like decoy for
Mm-hmm.
your frontliners, so they don't get uh, destroyed. Because they're just basically waiting for them to go down.
Mm-hmm.
If they're getting engaged and not, let's say, rendered immobile by the damage taken, the backline has to find a way to help the front line. So yeah, just as you said, they died on that hill, I guess. They've been in that spot for like the 5 sessions that we had. Uh, I can't say that they're AFK because that's impossible. They were able to move past the portal. They were able to use skills.
Muchi said in the chat they just want to make you too angry. We're not angry. We're not angry because
They're just baffled.
we're just saying what's happening on screen. Whatever is happening that we can see, that's just what we're saying. And we're, of
These are
course, we're giving our own commentary. And of course, we have our own comments. We have our, we can speculate things and we can theorize things. But whatever's happening, we're saying it out loud.
yeah. Some
Uh,
say this weird.
yeah, it's just weird that they're not moving. Maybe they're just there. They're following a single character and not really players. Maybe they're alts or something. I'm sorry. But who used? I saw Asura earlier, but who uses an alt Sura? I'm not sure. They're in the same spot. They don't want to push in. They need to push in. Again, this time I understand because magnetic earth is not stable. Frontline isn't stable currently. But how can you stabilize your frontline? Again, no magnetic earth. I think the sorcerers are down on the side of crayons. No one to stop. Ignition breaks will connect again on the side of crayons right now. Ignition breaks. 3 ignition breaks are getting went in, and more are just going in, and yeah, the attacks are just not yet there. Again, the earlier it was okay because the front line was stable. But in that situation, I understand why they're in the back. They can't go in. The land protector was broken. Left side there is no land protector on the left side. Only on the right side, and there are rune knights right here. I understand why they didn't go in at that time, but maybe it's just a lost opportunity, I guess.
Or maybe they're just waiting for a command.
Yeah, maybe they're waiting for a command because as what you can see, this is what the view is if you went in. And this is the max zoom range, I guess. This is the max zoom range you can see. So you can see the attacks here. You can move in, you can see the attacks here. Or there are going to be commands. Oh, there are people attacking on the upper left. There are stuff like that. Land protector needs to be casted, but once you're stable, once your foothold is stable in the portal, once you get in, maybe after 5 seconds, once you stabilize things, you can push in together. Like what they did actually in the first session of Golden Emperium on day 1. They were able to hit the backlines of hit the backlines of Apollo using
Yeah.
Dorams, the Picky Pex and such. Oop, Emperor. Okay. They were able to get it in the Emperor. Actually, we didn't see. How did they go in? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how they went in. But if they're able to go in like this, and good thing for Opus Days, they have defenders. So maybe they were using the chaos earlier. They were there as distractions. So maybe that's the case, RKM King.
Mhm.
They're just there for distractions.
Or maybe they're using us. They
They
are distracting us, James.
they're
We're
just
making
they're
them,
just using us. We're the bait because they're
yeah,
watching the stream.
yeah, they're using us as decoy or
Mhm.
diversion for the attention for the attackers or the breakers to basically enter the Emp room. So I guess we're
Oops.
JPEG now.
Mhm. But crayons
Anyway,
are going
yeah.
in once again. Again, this is not a full stack of crayons. They just went in. They just went in.
But
There's.
I guess they just wish to continue the attacks.
Mhm.
And of course to take advantage of the opportunity created of by one of their members who's able to reach the Imperium. So while the defense are not yet set, they're basically hoping that they can continue the attacks. But then again, they got wiped.
Mhm.
So
Again,
at the very least, the so less the equal from OD I think was committed.
yep. But the problem is RKM for Opus Dei. If the e-collar of crayons was able to push in the
Yeah.
Emperor at the last minute, that's dangerous. That's dangerous for Opus Dei.
Mm.
That's really dangerous, I guess. Not because highest reward will be up. And if crayons get it, maybe in the last 2 minutes or last minute, like what we saw last session. Whew, wow. I don't know. I don't know.
Dora.
I don't know. Dorms are there.
Yeah, it's weird seeing Dora scaling, let's say, RGs or RKs because they're basically small
Well,
creatures.
because of the 100% demi resistance, I would be using a Doram. I personally want to use a Doram. One, I don't know, a glass cannon Doram, maybe to deal more damage. Maybe I can take down 3-4 members before I go down myself. Hopefully, if I get the right items for it.
Dora. And
Um,
unfortunately, James, the shrink effect stone does not or is not functioning in this War of Imperium setting. So
mhm.
I was wondering if Adora is going to like use a shrink stone.
Actually, I never saw one. I never tried as well personally.
You
I
won't
I
be
ha-
able to see them.
I have a shrink. I have a shrink stone. I have a shrink effect stone. Equipped on my one of my costumes. Maybe I'll try that out after this session. Actually, I'm curious. I never tried it. I never tried it personally.
You'll change name to Anopheles.
Well, not that small. Oh, you're still relevant. You're not just a shadow, or you're not a flea. Anopheles is basically just like a flea. Just you know, I don't know. Oops. Okay, I'm going in again. And I'm surprised how crayons were able to push in earlier. Um, I don't know where, I don't know how. Again, maybe they used the chaos. They used the chaos earlier that was created by crayons, and some
Mhm.
of them just sneaked in while they were dealing with whatever's happening here. Okay, crayons are going to get in. No land protector here in front. Um,
Seated Moro
yeah,
defending.
yeah, say them more with the diamond dust. Again, guys, if I say magnetic curve, it's land protector.
Land Pro.
Yeah, it's land protector. Apparently, because in ROS, it's a magnetic curve, right? Yeah, it's land
Land
protector.
Proma.
Yeah, it's land protector. But yeah, maybe that was just a quick check. Maybe that's just a check. They're just checking things out. Nopus Day and Apollo are just defending here. I think some of their members are here. Just a spam of safety wall on the Emp right now.
Last 25 minutes, I
Mm-hmm.
guess, for the event. So
Honestly,
the end is here.
honestly, for Opus Day, if they're able, or rather for Crayons, if they're able to, push out an emergency call, maybe they're at an area where Opus Day and Apollo couldn't see, maybe an upper right, lower left of the Emp room. An emergency call at those areas will be massive.
Hmm.
Gonna be good for their side. Yep. Doram just yeah. And RKM.King, we only have 24 minutes remaining in this War of Imperium session. Any thoughts so far for what happened currently? We've been expressing our thoughts, but maybe you have additional
Mm,
thoughts that you haven't expressed yet.
yeah, some random thoughts. So it felt like it's still there's still a possibility that the Imperium of this Golden Castle will be threatened in the next few minutes because it's been proven time and time again that members of Crayons were able to, like, let's say, uh, reach the Imperium of the castle. So if if the Crayons and the, let's say, JPEG Alliance was able to, like, bring people to, let's say, closer to the Imperium, not just one person, I think it's going to create an intense uh defense coming from OG. Because I don't know, it's impossible to
Oops.
break the Imperium alone because you got disconnected. Anyway,
Yes.
it's impossible to break the Imperium alone because there are a lot of things that can prevent a player from hitting the Imperium. So maybe just bring someone over to, like, kill people and say attack the Imperium as well.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully they can hit the Imperium with better numbers. Kasi because one person is not going to cut it. Because
Mm-hmm.
basically the Imperium is receiving one damage per second, so one damage per hit. So no matter how strong you are, it will still take time. And unfortunately, Imperium can be healed by Sanctuary. So yeah, safety wall can also mitigate the
Mm-hmm.
damage done. So yeah, you need more people, not just one.
Yep, and so far, crayons are a little bit spread out, not exactly stacking in the portal currently. Ignition breaks will connect. These rune knights are not going down at all. They're not going down. Uh, crayons, I think, are having a hard time in taking down the rune knights of
Mhm.
Opus Day and Polo right here. Manholes will get casted. I think maybe if Land Protector is taken out, they can actually cause, or they can use that Bloody Lust as well. But Ignition Breaks will get casted still. There's one member of Opus Day. Ignition Breaks will get casted on Crayons. There's one member of Crayons who got in. I'm not sure if he's able to actually push in currently, but Crayons are just attacking while this Runite is just surviving whatever's happening. Oh, emergency call. Where is that emergency
Where,
call?
where, where, where?
Where where where
Silver?
where we're trying. We're trying to look for it. Castle? No. Where is it though? Outside? Here? Where? I don't know. I don't know.
Silver Castle, James?
Silver Castle? I don't think it's a Silver Castle. Where is it though? Where? I I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe if we thoroughly look for it. Maybe they're somewhere. Somewhere we cannot see. That's somewhere hidden.
They,
I,
they might be hiding from the camera, James.
yeah, they might be hiding from the camera so that we couldn't see, and whoever's watching couldn't see as well. Oh no! They were back. They're walking back. But this is not all of them though. Is it?
Was it equal?
I don't know. They just portaled out. It looks like it, no? Right?
Giant flywing?
It looks like an emergency call, no?
Yeah.
Right? And we couldn't find them. Where? Where was the emergency call
Or
used?
was that B-wing?
B-wing?
Yeah.
I know.
Synchronized B-wing.
That's hard to do because they all teleported at the same time. They just count 3, 2, 1.
B-wing. They might be creating illusion, James. So might be part of their plan. So
Tactics, different tactics.
Synchronized B-wing.
I don't know. Maybe it's a tactic. I don't know. I don't know.
A new tactic has been born.
Maybe it's something that they're doing. While the defense of Apollo and Opus Dei are really strong right now. Again, more people are stacking up. We don't see a lot of Dorams here compared to how it was in the past few days.
Yeah.
There were more Dorams the past few days. I think there were 3 or 4 here on this side. Maybe they're using a Runite this time around.
Yeah, but I guess Apollo was able to prepare against those Dorans.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, in the previous attempts, I've seen some Numa already casted on some of their backline DPS and supports. So yeah, I guess that's how they address that Doran issue.
Mm-hmm. And they're using Lamp Protector. Actually, what they did before, let's actually wait for the attack first. Yeah, so look at the spar here. They're using Lamp Protector. And if they need some support, they're using Numas here on this side. So that they don't get hit by long range attacks as well. So they are attacking. Pikipex, of course, will get casted by the Dorams right here. They will get finished off, unfortunately. They will get finished off by, I don't know.
May random damage, unfortunately.
Some of them are still there, some of them aren't. But, skills can hit. Things can hit those Dorams still. You can still cast your skills here on this side, like that shield. Was that a shield chain? Well, I think that Dora was killed by a shield. I know. Overbrands will connect, and we still have 2 members of Crayon, 3 members of Crayons rather here on this side, or rather in this portal, and they're just trying to survive while Opus Dei actually pushed out. Ignition breaks will connect. It's just spam of ignition breaks. This is the way to PvP now. As you can see, they need to find a way to stop these Runites because they're hard to deal with, honestly. Aside from them being a little bit tanky, yeah, they're missing currently. Not every attack is hitting. As you can see, it's missing compared to the Apollo, or rather Apollo's not missing. Crayons is missing. Crayons is missing. They're all missing for some reason. I know. 15 minutes remaining here in this Warp Imperium session. RKM.King. 15 more minutes. What do you think will happen in the last 15 minutes of Golden Emperium Season 2 Day 5?
I think OD or Apollo will try to attack the Silver Castle.
I don't think Opus Dei will do that. I don't think they will allow themselves. I don't think they will risk it. That's a risky move. That's a
That's
very
what I
risky
think.
move.
That's what I think.
I don't know. Because one thing, um, this might be a trick from Crayons. This might be a trick. Like they're really planning on the going for that last minute push,
Hmm.
but they're not doing it yet because they have a plan, they have a tactic, they have something in mind that they want to do.
They might be, uh, preparing for a one final push.
Mhm. Actually, they can still do two pushes if they want. They still have enough time for two emergency calls. But I doubt they'll be able to do that currently. Again, if they want to do that, they need to push now. Use an
Yeah,
emergency call.
the regrouping is one of the, say, primary issues of this alliance.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think they have like one more attack in them, unless they attack right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think you need to attack right now. Then maybe use an emergency
Yeah,
call just to wipe out the defenses there. Maybe if you have members again, like what happened earlier, that managed to go in. Even we didn't notice.
yeah.
I'm not sure why, how they got in. Because
Uh,
they're
then,
not shadow chasers, they're rune knights. The
then right now you
Sura
have to use
Sura is
synchronized
yeah,
viewing.
synchronized beaming just to imitate what happens during emergency call. I know.
Oh, see,
Hmm. So earlier, no, the first attack will go in. Ignition brakes will connect here, as Opus Dei is starting to push out right now. Ignition brakes will connect. We can see two ignition brakes and one shadow chaser. Two knights, one shadow chaser as they went out. They are going to attack the whoever's outside, but they decided to go back in because they saw, oh, there's still a lot of them outside. So we're not pushing in yet. But Crayons lost a bit of time there as they scouted and dealt a little bit of damage to the defenders, Opus Dei and Apollo, or rather mostly Opus Dei.
that was it. Unfortunately, you can just go back using the flag. So
Mhm. Unless
they,
unless if Crayons are quick. I mean, if they have Guyaks, if they have potions, if they have Mont Blanc that they managed to get, maybe this is the time that they should use it. If they have save up fish slice or egg berries, any of those consumables that can help them gain victory, this is the best time for them to use it. For Opus Dei, on the other hand, they just need to keep on doing what they're doing. But you need to not allow Crayons from going inside. Again, they were able to penetrate the defenses in the third, or in the preempt area. There were traps, but there were still people in the emp room. Someone managed to get in, so I don't know. Maybe they just didn't figure out how they managed to go in. Eh,
this
mhm.
their regrouping is really,
Yeah, they're taking time. They're taking their time to
yeah.
regroup. And they're gonna go in right now. Again, ignition brakes will connect here. We can see one Dragon Howling getting casted. And the roll guards and rune knights are going here going in first. Overbrands will connect. We see what ignition break rune knight going just rushing inside, but no one's at the stack of Crayons right now. If someone from Opus Dei goes in the stack, this is going to be dangerous for Crayons and JPEG who are pushing in. Ignition brakes will connect. Crayons have a good positioning right now. And I saw an earthquake just land. RKM.King. Ignition brakes, Mandragora howling was casted here. Crayons are in a good spot right now, but some Adoram will die on the left side. And I think there's one more Doram here. He's just going for the 1v1. Oh no, it's a 2v1 as one is frozen, but there's a Numa on the floor. And one Ignition Break Runite again. One Ignition Break Runite was able to ruin it all on the stack here there of crayons.
Berserker is a little bit too late for that. So
Mm-hmm. And Tiger Cannons will go off Opus Day just using that AoE damage. And I'm not sure what they're planning right now. And will we see a synchronized equal simulate an emergency call? Oh, that wizard will go down. Actually, that wizard earlier, I saw that wizard go in earlier, RKM.King. That wizard earlier just went in, stasis, then just went down.
yeah, it happened earlier. I've seen some pubs informing their teammates they got stasis.
Hmm?
That's maybe one of their tactics in order to bypass this choke point.
Hmm?
But
Oh,
still,
oh, 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 there's one actually on the stack there. But unfortunately,
go.
they've shown themselves. And 8 minutes remaining here in this War of Imperium session, RKM.King. They still have time for one more push if they are going to push. But while they are maybe regrouping, let's take a look at Rothenburg, the Silver Castle. It's still pretty peaceful right here. Maybe no, actually they're just spamming ignition
What's that?
bricks.
Random guild?
No, it's from Opus Day, but it's
Oh,
a different. It's a, is it? Yeah, it's a different logo. It has a shadow behind.
or was that a debuff?
I don't know. But I doubt one single Doram can actually do anything. RKM.King.
Yeah. Just come on, look at the Silver Castle.
Hmm? Yeah, I think Silver Castle is going to be fairly safe.
It's going to be.
It's
It's
too
going to be,
risky. I think it's too risky for them to.
one way for uh almost State to lose his castle is to simply attempt to attack Silver Castle. So it's just me wanting them to like create a problem for themselves and solve it before the timer ends.
Mhm.
Just to make things a little bit more like thrilling.
Divest, okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, when that divest actually went off, that's an easy kill.
Yeah. There's a thing, no? In order to reach 100% heavy human reduction, or even 100% range reduction, so a lot of your equipment has to have those effects. And removing just one of them would greatly affect the performance of your character. So, any form of strip or even masquerades, again, depending on whichever skill landed, so it affect your character. So, that's why they're like at this point in time they're very important part of your offense and defense. The SE that is. So it's not going to be, let's say, you don't have to think twice. If you wish to play as a shadow chaser, then go. No one's going to stop you.
I don't think a guild will survive right now without the Shadow
Yeah,
Chaser on their side.
it became a necessity. Same goes for like the archbishops. Because in the past, it's just the archbishop, the paladin, the sword.
Mhm.
But this time around, SCs are definitely must have.
Especially with the assistance of the reductions and such. But ignition breaks, more players are actually going. Ignition breaks will connect here. Crayons are having a hard time because one member of or rather what happened, I maybe this
Bloody
runite
left.
is already in the stack. I think this runite was already in the stack earlier of crayons, and just everyone just went down. Everyone just went
Yeah,
down.
also bloodiness was casted.
Mhm.
So, I don't know. They just get wiped.
Yeah, and the thing is for these players, they're getting pummeled by Rune Knights. So that's all I can say. RKM King, the meta right now is Rune Knights, Rune
Yeah,
Knights, Rune Knights, Rune Knights. Because if we're going to if we're gonna have a highlight for a class for this Golden Imperium Season 2, it's going to be a Rune Knight.
yeah. Just them casting that skill. It's basically enough to wipe
Mm-hmm.
more than one party. So yeah, they are basically the main force in terms of offense and also defense. So the sorcerers, although they are like, well, in our server, they're basically used as offensive machines. They are not that call
Oops.
this.
Oof.
They are not as important as RKs, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And right now, RKM King, we have 3 minutes remaining here in this
Yet,
session.
yeah, I thought you got disconnected.
3 minutes. No, we're still live. 3 minutes remaining. 3 minutes left
Yeah.
before War of Imperium or Golden Imperium Season 2 ends. In 2 more minutes. 2 minutes and a few seconds. And if they're gonna attack, they need to attack now. And again, there's still a long way to go. You need to penetrate the defense. You need to use your emergency call. You need to push in. If you're gonna attack, you need to attack now. Maybe a member's already inside the Emperor. We don't know. We don't know.
Yes, just wait for the rework of IBRK so that
They're gonna be more OP.
yeah, their damage are
They're gonna be more OP because it can crit now, right?
boosted. But it's just the IB, no? It's the other builds for RK.
Yeah, but the other classes will get boosted as well, right?
Yeah, but for PvP, I think RK is still one of the best choice for
Well,
this kinds of
like in performers, like was it in the future update wherein like reverb will get rework in the future? Okay, let's talk about that soon. But right now they have a minute and a few seconds remaining as Crayons are just quickly rushing in. JCC defending her aura. Ignition breaks will connect here and they're just trying to rush in. Of course, there's going to be severe rainstorm, SRS, psychic waves on side. Fate bombs will get casted on the floor as well, and they're just trying to stall for time right now. Magnetic Earth on the floor. We still have Cart Revolution on the back lane right here as the stack of Crayons will get taken down. Flying Ignition breaks, and you can see Opus Day just pushing out. And yeah, that's what happened. And it's just difficult for Crayons to push in. And they're just having a hard time pushing in. Meanwhile, on the side of the Silver Castle, Rothenburg. Oh, there's one player of Crayons here. Okay, oh yeah, they realized. I don't know. I thought someone was attacking from Opus Dei or Apollo.
It looks like someone attacked James because the players actually were displaced from their original position. But yeah,
Yeah, and a few
1
more
minute
seconds remaining. Yeah, a few more seconds remaining here in this Golden Imperium Season 2 session. Oops! Emergency call. Emergency call got casted. No, okay. Emergency call got casted here.
just for
by
them to
Opus Dei.
celebrate, I guess.
Yeah, it's celebration, I guess, for Opus Dei because there's no way for them to attack.
Break
this-
them, James.
Yeah, actually, we're gonna show both castles, both the Golden Castle and the Silver Castle. I'm not sure if we can actually. Well, we can
Yeah,
do this.
and the event officially ends.
Yep, and that's it for Golden Imperium Season 2. That's it. And congratulations to the winning guilds. Good game, well played. Congratulations to Opus Dei for getting the Golden Castle. And let's go to the castle. And JPEG for getting the Silver Castle. We're gonna take a look at both castles right now. Actually, let's take a look at this Golden Castle since this is the hot castle. We're gonna switch off our cameras again, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. Thanks for watching us. We're just gonna have a quick, photo session, I guess, here
Photo op.
in the Golden Castle and Silver Castle. We're gonna show both sides. And yeah, you won't see us again the camera, but yeah,
Yeah.
here it is. There you go. And we're gonna hide everything. Oh, you can see that logo. And fortunately, we can see.
Yeah, it's already announced.
Yeah, there you go. This is Opus Day, and we can see Apollo. Honestly, Apollo is somewhere, but only
Yeah,
a few
Apollo
crew
went to
members here.
sleep.
Yeah, they just went to sleep immediately.
Yeah, the old guys from Apollo.
Oh, see, they have a lot of players here, and this is Crayons and JPEG.
Maybe some Ultra members as well. Let's
Mhm.
not forget.
Well, there is. I can't see any Ultra.
They're using the same logo as JPEG, right?
Yeah. So this is JPEG and Crayons, the winners of the Silver
Yeah.
Castle rewards.
Yeah, also Constance.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of
Yeah, we saw them, yeah, we
Crayons,
saw them.
Crayons, JPEG, Ultra, and Constance.
Constance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still you can- walking, finding their place. Come on, guys. Take a seat.
Yep. Actually, let me take a. Actually, I wanna take a screenshot of these guys. Guys, don't move. Let me take. Let me take a screenshot. How? Let me
And
go in.
they're facing one direction. You see, I think they're taking a photo as well.
Okay, here. No, I can't see the top side. I need to go here.
Careful not to kick them.
Okay. I think the position earlier was good. Okay. There you go.
Remove the chat box.
Yep. Okay, let's go back to Golden Castle. Hopefully they're still there. Nope, not all of them are there.
Yeah, I think most of them are outside.
I don't know. Oh, and I got.
Yeah, disconnected.
Oh no! Oh no! Hopefully we can still spot some of them.
Maybe some of them already went to bed
Or maybe they're taking a picture at a different spot.
or taking a or maybe taking a picture using their Discord.
Mm-hmm. Guys, for those of you watching, we're part of the guilds. All the guilds. I mean, Apollo, Opus Dei, Crayons, JPEG, Constance, Ultra. Do send your screenshots of your guilds. Do share it in Discord. Of course, we want to see the happy faces of everyone. Actually, everyone won. There's no loser technically because there's the Golden Castle awards are there.
Yeah.
The Silver Castle rewards are also there. And it's a good game, well played for everyone. We had a great time, watching everything unfold. Honestly, and yeah, that's it for Golden Emperium Season 2. Okay, congratulations to Opus Day for getting the Golden Castle rewards and JPEG for getting the Silver Castle rewards. And may you choose your rewards wisely. Anyway,
But
with that said, RKM.King, anything you want to add?
not this time around the server one, no.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, season one of the regrets is that the Golden Imperium rewards were, let's say, lost because they were not able to defend it in the final day.
I think that
Uh,
was their choice, RKM.
yeah, that was their choice. But then again, uh, that decision again cost cost the server maybe 1 meg, one
Mm-hmm.
megs. Yeah, in that case. So yeah, this time around, all the rewards except for, of course, for the highest rewards were claimed. Uh, so I guess that's my say my hang-ups
Mm-hmm.
from season one. That the golden
Well,
imperial
season
rewards were
one was done last year. Season two, anything
yeah,
you want to say?
yeah,
You know, your
yeah, for
thoughts.
season two. Yeah, I think that it's for the server. Everyone won again, having those gods, which felt like very difficult to obtain in our server. For some reason, the drop rate for, I think, the loots of the materials for the said gods are not dropping. So yeah,
It's just very
yeah,
low.
it's
The drop rate is
yeah,
very
the
very low.
RNG is not,
Yeah.
yeah, it's not there. So again, those are basically their trophies. So make sure to take good care of those items. Yeah,
Or use them. I mean, it depends
yeah,
what you want to do with them. You know.
yeah, it's really up to them. But then again, those are basically the trophies of the guilds and the alliances. So yeah. As for the cards, the MVP, boss cards, or whatever you're going to take, it's all up to them. So maybe we're expecting to see a Tagong card in the server, right? That's one of the, let's say,
And
one of the rarest, I guess, MVP cards in the game, because basically Thanatos has been here for quite some time. Seal Drake again from some events. Ifrit, FBH, those cards have been here for quite some time. It's only TJK that has been like treated as a myth. So some people claim that there's one, but I haven't seen it. So yeah,
well,
congratulations.
whatever
Yeah,
reward you decide to get with your rewards, you deserve it. Again, a good game, well played to everyone, and yeah, it's a great Golden Imperium season 2, and we're happy to be a part of it, RKM.King.
yes, and
And yeah, with that said, guys, again, just a quick announcement before we um log off for tonight. There will be a announcement on Thursday that is going to be a huge update, especially for the anniversary events that are coming up. Please be advised again of the maintenance that is upcoming on Thursday. Again, if you're curious about what's upcoming, you can check out the patch notes on Discord. Also, check out the website aro.gnjoy.asia/anniversary_3rd. It's there in the comment section or in the chat right now. You can check it out. And yeah, with that said, that's it for Golden Imperium Season 2. RKM.King.
good night.
Yeah, and we
See
are
you
your
soon.
casters for Golden Empire Season 2. Thanks for having us. This is James.
This is RK King.
And we'll see you again
Good
soon.
night.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Good afternoon.